checking in for the first time.
Yeah.
And the last this weekend.
Because it's Sunday.
Yeah. We've been meaning to the past 2 events.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen.
No.
I just feel like that's what happens when you have an action-packed weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But let's do a little bit of a recap, right?
Yes.
Because y'all saw little clips of everything, but we're gonna walk you through some highlights.
Start with Friday. So you start.
Friday was dinner. So we went to this place. It's a Taiwanese cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Mai, if you may. Really nice, cool ambiance. It kind of reminds me of a couple of spots I honestly been to.
Yeah.
Low key reminds me of the DC restaurant we went to last year. Naraya,
okay.
by the water.
Yes,
the wharf.
Yeah. It gives that vibe.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just florals.
Yes.
But also more of an ambiance because they had dim lighting and stuff.
Yep.
Anyway, it was very aesthetic, so it was cute. The ambiance was there. Interesting staff. We'll say that. Let's talk here. I wish Justin and Cheyenne were here so they can tell their personal story. But my man and I run late, right?
Yeah.
As we do. And my friend Cheyenne, which you guys already know, her and her boyfriend were already at the restaurant before us. So anyways, she ends up checking in for me. And when she's providing the name, she's like, it's Estella. They say, Estella Gomez. Did you read the paper? He fully guessed. A little bit problematic. It's okay though. Yeah. And then fast forward, we're getting water, right? I get sparkling water. Everyone else gets tap water. Why I say that?
I know. Wait.
No type of taste. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Yeah, I get sparkling water, and they're like, "Oh, do you want like lime, lemon?" I said, "Yeah, definitely give me lemon." Why did they come out with some lime? What told you that I wanted lime?
Lime. Lemon.
They had one more strike. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, they were just guessing, honestly.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it was a really good meal. All the food was good. The meat was tender and juicy, which that's a really good bonus for me. Right, what did I get? Things smell. See, this is why you gotta have them out. She be keeping me on P's and Q's. So I got the lamb chops, and it came with, it could have been vegetable lo mein or the fried rice. I got the lo mein because the girl recommended it.
Yeah.
Pro tip, if you go to a restaurant and you don't know what to order, ask them what they prefer / what's popular. So anyway, she recommended it. It was really good. And was there something else that I got with that? Lo mein.
Got a cake.
Lamb chop. So they had like a prefix, right? And Cheyenne was like, honestly, like each meal is not going to fill you up. And it's just, in terms of getting the bang for your buck, getting the prefix is best. So that's why I ended up doing. Okay. All of us ended up doing that too. Everyone else got salmon. But anyways, for the dessert aspect, I got chocolate mousse cake. And at some point, my issue is I'm too nosy and I hate getting surprised. Ask Melanie. Because I don't know when, but Cheyenne and Justin asked for them to sing to me and bring me a candle and everything. I swear I was paying attention to everything. And I don't know how they did it, but they pulled it off, honestly. So I'm like confused because they're taking pictures. It's kind of one of those TikTok friendly places, I would say. So there's somewhat like a photographer going around taking pictures and asking you. I feel like something stung me. I don't know, my hand's really itchy. So maybe use a towel. Stop. That you brought for a reason. What was I saying? They got them to sing to me. So the photographer's going around showing us the pictures. Mind you, she was committed. She took like 7-8 different pictures for us because she really wanted us to buy the pictures. Obviously, they're trying to get some profit. I'm like, let me take a second. I want to think about it a little bit more.
Did you end up buying it? Or somebody else did?
No. So she gave me an attitude. Kind of reasonably so. I think it's because I asked, hey, can I think about it? Just to be like, no. I think she was like, damn, I would have thought like that meant she was gonna actually get something.
Yeah.
So while I was like looking through the photos to decide, that's when they brought over like the cake and started singing and everything.
Insert video here.
Insert video here. Good timing. Funny story. my man got up.
Period. My man.
He got up and he was gonna use the bathroom right before they did it. Like, he was like, oh, where's the restroom? Like, I'm gonna go. So he goes and he comes right back. So I'm thinking,
yeah,
he asked them to sing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Cheyenne had already asked,
Mm-hmm.
and what had happened was, like, the waiter stopped him on his way to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And was like, you might want to wait.
Because we're about to bring out
the cake.
Okay.
So, anyways, that was really nice.
I love that.
I was super surprised. Yeah. And again, it's kind of hard to surprise me, so that was really impressive.
That's nice.
Yeah. So that was nice. After that, it was just giving back to back. We had the Y2K party.
Yes, which was fun.
The thing is, what I hadn't thought through before, if y'all know anything about party planning, y'all know there's so many elements to it.
Yes.
Also, when it's for you, a part of you wants to be present and just enjoy and, like, not stress or worry about anything. But then there's also so much to account for.
Yes, it is.
So my recommendation is to be 100% hands off. If it's your event.
Yeah.
Whatever that
looks like
for you. Because of that, I had overlooked, right, when I was going to dinner and Melanie was staying back, like, locally. Initially, what the plan was for, like, her to set up for the party.
Yes.
Right.
What I do on the side.
Period. Because that's her schmidt.
Yeah.
So that was the original plan, because if she wasn't going to dinner, it made more sense to just have everything ready, right? I was thinking, because there was a lot less people that ended up coming than anticipated, I was like, oh, you know, maybe we could be more low-key about, like, setting things up. There's not really much to do. The one thing I had not really realized is that there were balloons to blow up. There were actually some things that needed preparation.
Yeah.
And we had finished dinner around the time that the party started.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there was going to be a little bit of space
I
in
was
between.
waiting. I was like, dang. I was like, they must be having a good time at dinner.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I didn't even peep how long we were taking.
I had took a little nap and everything.
Yeah. I felt bad for Mel, too. I was like, damn, she probably waiting by her phone, like, when's my cue?
I had took a nap. I was like, I'm going to just chill out until it was time.
Yeah. Mel was a trooper, honestly. She's really been making things happen and going out of her way to do it. So I appreciate it. But back to the story. Yeah, so we're rushing from dinner.
Yeah.
It's the time of the party. I'm wondering if anybody has shown up yet, because if they did, that would have been a disaster. Mel comes over. We meet up at the apartment. We're just rushing to just, like, get something together.
Because the room closed at 11.
Come to find out, the room closed at 11. I'm thinking 12.
I mean, I don't see why it would close at 11, but I guess.
Yeah, either way, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But a little bit of context real quick. My apartment's great, but they're strict.
It's beautiful.
It is, but they kind of treat it like a dorm room.
Yeah.
And so there's strict rules on certain things. And there was a period where they were like, oh, let's test out, like, extending hours for different amenities. And so I think they were testing it out till 12. And now they've turned it back to 11. I don't know what ended up happening. If people started, like, taking advantage. I don't know. But when we went to the front desk, they said it was closing at 11. So we had 1 hour, less than an hour, to actually enjoy. So, y'all, we chalked it up. Long story short, we chalked it up. We said, we're just going to make the most with what we have. Yeah. What are the most important things? For me, because I'm a visionary, as well as Mel, which is why she's a great partner in crime, was just to take photos in front of the backdrop, because we ordered a backdrop. Have everybody, you know, in their clothes and shit.
Yeah.
And enjoy each other in my apartment. Because at that point,
it wasn't
it just
much
made
else.
no sense.
Yeah. To put all the decorations up and do all of that, it just wasn't worth it in the end.
Exactly.
But we got the backdrop of it, which was really cute. So.
Yeah.
Shout out to your friend Callie for getting that backdrop, because it was really cute.
She did do that. I'm glad we got the bigger one too. Yeah. We were trying to decide which size made most sense, and she was like, I feel like this is perfect for the amount of people. So
it also worked for the pictures, because it's like, it wasn't like you just saw backdrop then line wall. Like, it was like you can crop it out to the point where it's like, it looked cute, girl.
I guess Mel, take over. What was your what was your experience leading up to the party, the dinner?
With
like Friday, just planning. Like,
okay, yeah. So I mean, I initially called out on Friday because it was just too much that I had to do, like, for the party to make sure everything was good. And I had got food because, listen, y'all, when I first talked to Stella about this party, and I was like, okay, so, like, are you gonna have food? Because there's gonna be alcohol, right? So essentially you want to have something for people to eat. And she was just like, no, just like some snacks. And I'm like, girl,
that shows y'all how I'll be drinking.
But I was like, I'm gonna let her, just think about it a little bit more. And then at some point I was just like, okay, Stella, so what I did was I put in an order for some sandwiches and some chicken tenders,
which came through.
Yeah, so which was good because, like, when we all left the party on Friday, we came back to the apartment, people were hungry. And everybody started eating, and it just came in clutch. So
it did. The sandwiches were really good.
Yeah, so I'm glad that I was able to do that. And even though we didn't get to decorate for the party and stuff like that, I still feel like it was nice because it was definitely, I prefer more, girl, I feel like someone's crawling on me. Intimate, like, gatherings. I mean, I like big parties and stuff like that too, but I still just prefer, like, more intimate gatherings. And I just feel like the vibes were right with the people that were there, and we had good and fun conversations. So it was good. I really enjoyed Friday. Like, it was a good time.
It was really solid.
Yeah,
I think everyone was, like, a trooper.
Yeah.
And, like, roll with the punches, because y'all haven't seen the behind the scenes of the past 2 years trips.
Yeah.
Or birthday plans. When I tell y'all, I was just anxious the whole time. Honestly, I could not enjoy it as much as maybe I would have if I wasn't as emotionally involved and, like, just worried so much about everything being perfect. So
that's a good point.
I feel like letting go and just, like,
I forgot we had these.
Adapting to everything that was honestly coming for us.
Yeah.
Was really the challenge this year. It was really tested. But Friday, I agree, was a success. I feel like everyone that came really added to the vibe. Everyone really connected well. So I'm not mad at it. I feel like everything worked out the way that it was supposed to.
It did.
Friday. Yeah. And again, just having all hands on deck and stuff.
It was good.
It was great. Saturday, we had brunch.
Yeah.
Really great. Also Attica rooftop.
It was nice. I was thoroughly, like, I was like, I want to come back here.
Yeah, the food was really good.
Yeah.
Again, the vibes were good, as they always are.
And it was heated, y'all.
It was heated.
It wasn't.
Honestly, it would have been nice if, like, it was like today and we were on the rooftop and we actually felt the sun. We didn't have to be under a tent or anything, but given the circumstances, I'm glad they, like, accommodated for the weather.
Yeah.
Because it was chillier than anticipated. And having the, like, warmers, having the tent.
It worked
It was
out.
still nice. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Again, another hiccup there.
It was.
Because there was only 21 and up. And my little sister was coming. And my niece was coming. So that was unfortunate.
It's tough.
Because obviously it would have been nice to have everyone there. But
I know.
Again, rolling with the punches. So it still ended up being fun. And then afterwards, what I learned is good in planning is carving out time for people to rest. Because I feel like doing everything back to back to back.
It's crazy.
Bus, no sleep, club, another club. People can't even show up and enjoy like what is actually planned.
You're tired.
Because they're burnt out. Yeah. So I carved some time out. Maybe next time I plan something, I won't have so much time in between. Because I don't want it to be like where people get too comfortable and like don't want to
come back out.
Yeah, I think it made it harder with how much time there was in between. We ended up taking breaks. Everyone took like a little power nap in between, which was needed.
It was needed.
And then we ended up going out last night.
We went to Blind Barber, y'all. Even though there was a lot that happened with us getting there, but we got there, and that's the point.
That was the point.
We got there safely and got back home safely, and we had a good time. For the 2 hours, what was it, 2 hours that we went? For the 2 hours that we went, it was good. We had a good time. It was my first time going, and I think Stella and her boyfriend, they went before, right?
It's a spot that he had put me on to.
Okay.
When Yana had come to town. And I was like, oh, we were trying to go to, what was the place called? Van Gogh? Something like that.
Oh, Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. We were trying to go there, and it was just not giving. They were giving us a cover charge.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm not paying no $20, $30 to get into. I'm a lady. That's terrible. But When do you ever hear about that?
Yeah.
And also not even know if it's gonna be lit. There's no event or anything. Like, why am I? That didn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't.
So, anyways, he suggested Blind Barber. It was a really good time.
Yeah.
I only been then. Huh?
I was like, it's just the three of us.
It was just the three of us last night, but
it was fun.
I'm glad Mel got to experience it.
I know, it was
and that
cute.
she actually liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Mel got a little litty about me, y'all. I ain't never seen Mel lit before.
Girl.
That was funny. It was fun though.
It was fun.
I could have been there for like 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to get there a little earlier, but again, we did what we could with our situation. Because y'all, if only y'all knew all the hiccups. Oh my God.
Yeah. The hurdles that we had to overcome.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good weekend. I like really enjoyed this weekend, despite, you know, again, the hiccups and stuff, which is expected to some extent, right? When planning stuff, like, it's expected, but also, especially when you're dealing with people. But all in all, Stella did a good job. And I feel
thanks,
like,
Mom.
yeah, she's always a great host, and
No.
it was fun.
Hey.
Girl.
Y'all, you know how much that means coming from somebody who, like, really is committed to planning things? Like, from a planner, being told that you did a good job.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation of the day.
Period.
It was a good time.
It was
I'm glad
fun.
everyone came out.
Yeah.
And again, I had a lot of support in planning this.
Mm-hmm.
Made it a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Smoother, too.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoyable for me. So, that was great. Next time around, I'm going to update regularly because I feel like it's more fun when it just happens. And you be forgetting stuff
I know.
afterwards, but yeah.
All in all, it was a good weekend. Very blessed weekend, and excited to be able to, you know, have had celebrated you and just have fun, girl. You know? Mic drop. Sing along.
Yeah. But I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have a lot of content for this vlog. I might end it here.
Mini vlog.
I might continue it. Yeah.
It's maybe a mini vlog.
We're going to see
Yeah.
when I revisit the footage. But if I'm ending here, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog.
Yes.
Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me celebrate my favorite people. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the next one.
Yes.
It might not be as exciting, but
It'll be a next one.
every day's a movie. There'll be a next one.